Okay, I'm gonna do a little tutorial on Crusader Kings. Okay, you want to go to single player. There's 3 different time periods you can choose to start out with. Just do whatever. Here you choose what you are: King, Duke, Count. Count's like hard, Duke is normal, and King would be easy, I guess. I'm going to go with an easy one. Leon, that's an easy one. These are your options. You can change how fast the game goes, when it auto-saves, difficulty, aggression, accept, start. Okay, this you want to ignore. You want to pause the game first and then click start game. You will want to be turning it to region map, well, realm map. Zoom out, get a lay of your land. Oops, don't think I meant to start, no, I don't think I meant to start as these dudes. Okay, you click on that to take you to your capital, and this screen, you're going to be getting to know this screen quite a bit, but let's start with this one, when you click on a shield. What you get is mobilize host. This makes your armies rise, which is quite expensive, so you don't want to do that right away, and especially when you're not in war. You have grand mobilization. That asks you for all your vassals to also raise armies, so they can say yes or no depending on their loyalty. Offer marriage. I have no one eligible for marriage, so I can't do that yet. Send assassin. I can send someone to assassinate, but I can't for some reason now. I'll probably have to let it go a day. Okay, now you see I can offer marriages. I guess I'll start with this. My king, and I want to make sure I don't marry him to a family member. You want to find someone young, early 20s or late teens, because they're the best breeding ages. And you want good stats, because a child, his stats are a mixture of his parents, and it's also a bit random. So, searching for a 16-year-old, that's good. And since he's my vassal, he's most likely going to agree. He wants to become a alliance. He wants to form an alliance. I'll say no to him, I'll say yes to him. Doesn't really matter right now. So, just wait. He wants to become a spy master. I'll say no. Who's she? 20. Oh, no, so I'll say yes. Okay, getting married. This only happens with the king or oldest daughter. You can take duty, which gives you money, or no duty, which gives you prestige. I'll go prestige. Now, if you click on a portrait of someone, it comes up with this. These are your vassals, or the character's vassals. This is his lord, his liege. This, no one, because I'm a king. This is his parents, one's dead, you can tell by the greyed out square, and that's his spouse. Children will be there when she becomes pregnant and gives birth. This is your court down here, this is siblings, and this is successors. You don't really need to worry about that right now. Okay, create title, that doesn't really matter right now. Grant title. So just say I want to give that to someone, because you can't like own everywhere. You want to click on the grand title, click on the person you want, and then click on the one you want and click this. Now you see he's become a vassal, and he's rather loyal. This is your, okay, to get to your attack screen you want to click on that, and then the chest. This is where you make them pay you stuff. I normally like to have none of that, it means huge armies. None of that means they become loyal. Low taxes as low as they can go, and high church donations. Okay, so that's how I like it. You can do whatever you find you need. I don't normally need much money. Court screen. This is where your court is, and you can tell by all their stats who would be good at what. I'm going to make her a steward, which helps me get money in from my places. Diplomacy, they'll be cancer, makes lords more loyal, and also means I can do diplomatic actions with people. I'm looking for a male. Okay, him or him. I'll make him my marshal. That's to do with wars and stuff, and I will make looking for someone to be a spy master. He'll be my spy master, which is it comes up with a bunch of options and stuff, and it also has to do with how many provinces you can personally own. Like, I own this one and can build stuff on it, but I can't on this one because that's owned by my vassal. But if I didn't have them, that's all has to do with my character's intrigue. He might not have enough. If he doesn't have enough intrigue, it can make him become stressed, and if he becomes stressed, that can eventually lead to schizophrenia, which makes all of his stats go down. He can die. Oh, he has high intrigue. Okay, so as you saw, to build something, you click on your province, you click on that's green, and you come up with a bunch of these. Green means you can afford it and can build it. Red means you can't afford it and can't. So I'm going to build a training ground to train my troops up. Anyway, back to this screen. There's things you're going to want to do here. That's a claim that I have on there. Can't do anything. Oh, I could declare war if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Honourable reputation. Good reputation means other people will most likely agree with deals to you, and your vassals will become more loyal. If you have a bad reputation, you're going to be dealing with rebellion a lot. Most of this game's to do with rebellion pretty much. You can't do much without it. Your realm screen. This is where you do laws. This is how your family, that's how they get inherited. I like to do either that one or that one. That one if you don't have many family and you're worried that your king won't have sons. But this if you want like only king's sons. This is who was born first, which is normal. This is who's strongest. This is, I don't know, this is kind of broken I think. But and elective, your people actually elect the king. As I said, I like that. I normally go to a feudal contract, that's my favourite, and regal supremacy. I find that works best. I always make my castles, so I'm advances. I'm researching castles. Has a lot of things, but you can only be actively researching one, although you can randomly get upgrades. Okay, since I'm king, I can click on a duke's square, and I have an option, offer vassalization. He's probably going to say no, but he might say yes, so there's, you know, nothing wrong. My wife is expecting a child, and he declined it. So you kind of expect that. As you can see, she's pregnant from the stalk, and yeah, I guess I'll do a quick demo of war. You see how declare war's grayed out? I need to cast this belly on them first, and for that I would need to grab their title. I'll just go with the Duke, which I can't, so I'll have to go count of that. Now I have a valid claim. I can declare war. It says how many men I have, my claims on them, their claims on us, and our troops. I can raise a bigger army, so it's going to end well for me. Notice I click Grand Mobilization, hit click, and I actually got it so it doesn't pop up each time, telling me that yes, they've agreed, but as you can see they can decline. You don't want that. That means they actually lose loyalty, and it means you don't get extra army. I'll just say no for the point of this tutorial. Okay, and as you can see my armies. The Leon Regiment. That, and this entire army, is led by my king. I click the merge button, which is now replaced by disband. They all have to be on the same province and not moving for that. And this regiment, not sure where it's from, although, it's from this one. It's being led by my marshal, because as you can see, the person's still a child, he cannot lead into war. This regiment, that's led by one of my vassals, and that one is also led by a vassal. War in this game, the actual fighting is incredibly abstract, ignore that siege. To take over a town, it's automatic siege, and it just takes time. There's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes there's an event saying you can, you know, attack once more and break through their walls, and the only option you get there is once more into the, well, you get two options. Once more into the breach, or no, I don't want to risk it. Normally, no, I don't want to risk it, it's a good idea. I'm trying to get into a battle to show how battles work. Basically, once you finish sieging, you own the territory, but you don't fully own it yet. I'll explain that in a second. Okay, this is the battle screen. You show areas and during a battle. Your troops, well, the attackers' troops, defenders' troops, and you can see how they're going down. You probably missed it, but there was a thing there saying there's different processes to the battles, skirmish, firing and stuff, and that all depends on what troops you have. So anyway, now as you can see, since I have that under my control, I can pillage it if I want to, but I can't build stuff. To be able to own it like I own this one, you have to click sue for peace. You have to click on the person, sue for peace, and you can press claims. I can't press that claim. My peace value isn't. You want your peace value to be lower than your war score to be certain you're gonna get it. I'll make them pay tribute as well. And he should say yes. He accepted it. Now you see, I own this completely, and that's under mine. And I think that's kind of everything you need to get started. When you're raising children, you get a bunch of, like, where do you want to raise them, how do you want to raise them, do you want to raise them, or who will raise them, nannies, monasteries, counts, but, really, that's all you need to know to start playing, so, yeah, that's